amidst the symphony of twilight, where leaves whisper secrets and blossoms perfume the air, you find yourself on the cusp of magic. The forest, alive with the serenade of crickets, seems to pause, holding its breath for the spectacle hidden within the heart of the woods. As daylight's last embrace gives way to dusk, the silhouette of an enchanted cottage emerges, its aura a beacon in the gentle twilight. Drawn by an irresistible pull, your steps lead you closer, each footfall a note in the melody of the night. Welcome to Sleepscape Journeys, where you can escape into enchanted tales of wonder and relaxation. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Skylar, and as always, I'll be your guide for tonight's Sleepscape journey. Let's take a moment to unwind with a relaxation visualization. Close your eyes and picture yourself under the sprawling branches of a graceful willow tree, nestled beside a meandering stream. Feel the softness of the grass beneath you as you lie back, basking in the gentle warmth of the sunlight filtering through the leaves. Inhale deeply, taking in the earthy scent of the grass and the subtle fragrance of nearby flowers. Listen to the rustle of the leaves overhead, the gentle murmur of the stream, and the distant chirping of birds. Notice how the sunlight creates shifting patterns of light and shadow, casting a tranquil atmosphere around you. Let go of any tension as you immerse yourself in this peaceful scene, allowing yourself to fully experience the tranquility that nature offers. Embrace the stillness of the moment. With each breath, feel a sense of calm washing over you, grounding you here and now. Stay here as long as you like, relishing the serenity of dappled sunlight across your face, the smell of grass and spring flowers in the warm, gentle breeze, and the birds singing songs that carry you to a safe and peaceful place. Now, let's begin our journey to the Enchanted Cottage in the woods. As you graze across a tranquil pond, bordered by a vibrant array of tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths, their colors mirroring the vibrancy of a rainbow across an azure sky. their scent carried by a warm, gentle spring breeze. Your eyes sparkle with delight as they land upon an enchanted cottage. This cozy retreat boasts 2 chimneys, a thatched roof, and a bed of wildflowers flourishing above its doorframe. Wisps of smoke gracefully curl from its chimneys into the evening sky, reminiscent of a wise old dragon exhaling after a day of guarding its treasure. Through its windows, a soft golden light spills out, casting a gentle glow upon the moss-covered ground. As you stroll past the arching cherry blossom tree that seems to cradle the enchanted cottage overhead, a sense of amazement fills you when a gust of wind twirls by and the petals leave the tree. They gather and transform into a delightful flurry of pink and white colored sparrows. These sparrows soar gracefully into the night sky before softly cascading to the ground, filling the air with enchanting bursts of freedom and flight, although fleeting. Yet their presence imbues the scene with undeniable magic. In the distance, the gentle babbling of a stream merges seamlessly with the rustle of willow trees at the far end of the forest. Above, the moon stretches across the sky, casting a magnificent glow over the inky blue canvas. Twinkling stars dot the darkness, accompanied by the soft hum of hummingbird wings and the gentle flicker of fireflies in the night. Amidst this scene, a tiny glowing orb begins to approach you, its wings humming distinctly and accompanied by a trail of sparkling dust as it draws nearer. As the glowing orb nears you, its details come into focus. A beautiful fairy emerges, her hair as yellow as sunflower petals, and her verdant green dress seeming to embody the very essence of a rainforest or the rolling hills in springtime. She sparkles radiantly with an ethereal glow that speaks of her magical nature. Without uttering a word, she spins around delightedly and faces you with a deep bow, her smile inviting and gestures encouraging you to follow her. Her hair, slightly wavy, is intricately woven with golden threads that shimmer like the surface of water at sunset. And her tiny red shoes sparkle like holly berries at Christmas. A tiny headband made of baby's breath adorns her head, adding to her enchanting appearance. Her aura exudes safety, cheerfulness, and kindness, compelling you to follow this beautiful fairy. Ivy tendrils that once clung to the front entrance and walls of the Enchanted Cottage now gradually recede, taking on the shape of dormice. They pause for a moment to sniff the air and give a quick glance in your direction before scurrying away into the flowers by the pond. With the ivy removed from the doorway, it unveils a door laced with golden filigree, weaving a pattern of golden roses and leaves, reminiscent of a scene from a fairy tale. As you approach the Enchanted Cottage, the door magically creaks open without you even touching the handle. Before stepping inside, you admire the beautiful spring flowers blooming and cascading above the door frame, with the scent of lavender and bluebells lingering most predominantly. The beautiful spring fairy, still fluttering about, notices your appreciation of the floral blooms above. She takes a moment to smell the flowers herself, closing her eyes with the slight smile on her lips as she takes a deep breath in before ducking underneath and into the open doorway of the Enchanted Cottage. Upon your entrance, the cottage wraps you in the delightful scents of bread just out of the oven and the calming herbal teas, all woven together with the serene crackling of a fireplace. The soft ticking of a hidden clock adds a comforting cadence to the ambience. Above the fire, a cauldron, dark and inviting, bubbles away, its lid occasionally lifting with the gentle boil of its contents. At the center of the room, a meticulously crafted wooden table stands, flanked by 2 chairs and a dark royal blue rug dotted with tiny stars and golden frills that quietly frame the dining space. Awaiting attention, the table bears a teapot, a ready teacup, alongside a loaf of bread that seems to whisper tales of warmth with its rising steam, accompanied by butter and a spreader in anticipation. An open book, its pages blank and inviting, sits nearby, suggesting untold stories. Your fairy guide, with a gentle smile and a hint of mischief, signals for you to draw near, floating effortlessly over the book as her wings flutter softly. With a gleeful twinkle, she taps the open page with her foot, then dissolves into a cascade of light, reminiscent of the smallest, most enchanting firework. Intrigued, your gaze falls upon the open book on the table, which starts to inscribe words in golden light before they transform into black ink. It warmly greets you. Welcome to the Enchanted Cottage. Tonight, you are our esteemed guest, and we hope your stay is delightful. Please explore at your leisure and allow your weary eyes some rest. With no more words appearing, curiosity leads you to examine the book's cover, where the Enchanted Cottage is beautifully etched. As if in welcome, a chair slides out from under the table on its own, inviting you to sit. Simultaneously, the teapot elegantly pours herbal tea into a cup, emanating a comforting aroma, while a slice of bread is precisely cut and a plate floats over from the kitchen cabinet, setting itself down on the table. Taking a moment, you savor a sip of the warm tea. The inviting scent of freshly baked bread and butter, enhancing the magical ambience. While you contemplate the direction of your exploration, an unexpected gentle brush against your legs catches you by surprise. Casting your gaze downward, a ginger tabby cat with a coat that glows like sunlit amber, complemented by white paws, chest, and nose as soft and inviting as clouds on a serene afternoon sky, affectionately nudges your shin, elegantly circling your legs. Easing yourself off your chair to engage with her, you're immediately struck by her eyes. One, a rich emerald reflecting the vitality of the earth. The other, a profound blue, as expansive and mysterious as the night sky itself. With a leisurely blink, she nuzzles your hand, subtly hinting at her desire for affection. Perhaps a gentle scratch behind her ear or under her chin. The sound of her purring envelops you, a comforting vibration reminiscent of distant thunder on a calm summer's eve. As your hands glide over her fur, which is as soft as velvet, trailing down her back to the tip of her tail, she stretches contentedly, her front paws extended forward in a display of feline grace. Then, with an air of contentment, she ambles towards the sofa, leaps up with ease, and nestles down into a snug ball, ready for a restful nap. As you wander through the Enchanted Cottage, your journey begins in the neatly organized and spotlessly clean kitchenette to your right. The air is infused with the aromatic scents of herbs and spices, creating an atmosphere of warmth and culinary promise. The kitchen, while seemingly ordinary, is remarkably tidy with dishes arranged on floating shelves above the sink. A quaint rustic stove is complemented by a shelf overhead, flourishing with herbs like basil, thyme, and dill, their fragrances mingling in the air. A tall shelf reminiscent of an alchemist's haven is stocked with bottles filled with potions and liquids, their ancient inscriptions and vibrant hues sparking curiosity. Labels read Moonlit Sparkles, Stardust, and Baker's Symphony. Overhead, large wooden beams curve to support chain-linked lanterns hung at various heights, adding to the cottage's charm. Enhancing the magical ambience, floating candles flicker gently, while fairy lights entwine around the beams and cascade from the shelves, casting a soft, inviting glow. As you pass by the hearth, the bubbling cauldron and its smells of a home-brewed meal pique your interest. You take an oven mitt lying on the kitchen's wooden counters to take a peek inside the pot. A warm gust of the most rich smelling broth escapes into the air. The smell of home, you think to yourself. To your left, you pass by an inviting bed, its fluffy pillows and thick warm blankets facing a window that opens to a night sky scattered with stars. Nearby, a sofa and rocking chair create a cozy nook, each piece draped with blankets and scatter cushions, beckoning visitors to sit back and relax. At the foot of the bed, a treasure chest catches your eye, mysteriously glowing from within. Light seeping through the cracks of its lid. The entire cottage basks in a soft, warm glow of candlelight, adding a touch of magic to the ambience. And the warmth of the crackling fire in the hearth envelops you, casting a comforting glow throughout the room. Your gaze is drawn to the bookshelves, each brimming with a captivating array of books and trinkets that weave together a rich mosaic of intrigue and charm. Among these treasures, a crystal orb resting on a blue suede cushion catches your eye, its luminous glow enchanting. As you lift the orb, roughly the size of a bowling ball, you're transported into a magical scene. A person flying on a magic carpet under a star-filled sky. Their excited whoops of woohoo almost audible in the distance, illuminated by the moon's gentle light. The carpet, decorated with stars and golden fringes, bears a striking resemblance to the rug under the dining table in this very cottage. You think to yourself, could the rug itself be enchanted? A glance toward the dining table catches the golden fringe of the rug fluttering slightly. You blink, half expecting it to move again. But all is still. Returning your focus to the orb, you watch the figure sail through the clouds, encircling the moon, before the scene blurs into a soft haze, the magical tableau gradually disappearing. Setting the orb back in its place, you notice a delicate music box adorned with 2 spring birds, an American finch, its bright yellow and black feathers accented with white, and a mountain bluebird, its plumage a blend of blues reminiscent of a serene spring dawn. They sit on a branch in full bloom, akin to the early blossoms of an apple tree, with the American finch clutching a ruby red berry within its beak. As you wind the key at the base of the music box, the birds miraculously come to life, their melody pure and enchanting, seems to capture the very essence of magic. They soar around the cottage, weaving through the air in a dance of wonder, before settling back on their branch as the melody fades, leaving a lasting impression of magic in the air. You stand in awe for a moment at the wondrous magic that has just occurred. Now, eagerly anticipating more enchantments, you glide further along the shelf. There, a pocket watch with a golden chain catches your eye, glinting in the firelight. It ticks gently, its rhythm echoing what feels like the heartbeat of the universe. Opening it, you discover 3 hands, each marked with past, present, and future, pointing to distinct moments in time. The hands of this ancient timekeeper shimmer in the fire's glow, igniting a fleeting thought of time travel in your mind. However, this thought is quickly replaced by curiosity as something near the bedside table draws your attention. You hear a gentle neighing coming from the direction of the bedside table. Your gaze is drawn to a picture frame that bursts into a vivid scene. A white unicorn, its silver horn gleaming, moves with grace through a meadow. Around it, flowers are beginning to bud. Trees dress in the fresh green of new leaves, and the young grass peeks through the soil, all bathed in the soft light of dawn. As you watch entranced, the seasons fluidly transition before your eyes. The scene shifts to a lush summer meadow, where the unicorn grazes among tall grass, vibrant wildflowers, and trees laden with fruit. Then, as if in a gentle dance, the foliage adopts the fiery hues of autumn, only to be softly blanketed by frost as winter whispers its arrival with a quiet snowfall. Throughout these changes, the unicorn moves with grace that transcends the seasons, its elegance undiminished by time. In a fleeting moment, the fairy who led you to the cottage can be seen darting across the frame, offering a playful wink before vanishing into the moonlit meadow, now aglow with the magic of bioluminescent wildflowers. Captivated by the enchanted photo frame, your attention is once more drawn to the glowing treasure chest at the foot of the bed. A soft light seeps from its slightly ajar lid, casting the room in a spellbinding glow. Your heart swells with wonder as you draw near, keen to unveil the secrets nestled within its charming depths. As you open the chest, a radiant light floods the room, creating a portal that seems to invite you in. Crossing this threshold, you enter an enchanted garden, a domain of pure magic and splendor. The air is rich with the fragrance of blooming flowers, their scent enveloping you in a soothing embrace. The grass underfoot is plush and welcoming, each strand imbued with the earth's vibrant life force. Tiny gray and brown bunnies with soft twinkling eyes and ears perked in gentle curiosity peek out from the emerald underbush. Their little noses quiver enchantingly, sniffing the air as if to welcome the magic around them. A deer with eyes full of ancient wisdom offers you a serene look, its gaze imbued with the tranquility of the forest. With a delicate nod of its antlered head, as though bestowing upon you a silent blessing, it invites you to delve deeper into the heart of this verdant sanctuary. As it glides through the garden with ethereal grace, you're beckoned to follow, to uncover the wonders and enchantments nestled within. As you venture deeper into the garden, you pause to savor the fragrance and touch of each flower. Tulips are as vibrant and lively as the delicate feathers of a canary punctuate the landscape. Daffodils, bowing gracefully to the earth like courtiers before their queen, and foxgloves adding splashes of coral akin to a reef in a sea of green. Cobalt blue grape hyacinths infuse the garden's depths with life, while roses bloom in abundance, and fruit trees are laden with succulent peaches, sweet pears, and juicy apples. Plump blueberries glisten with dew, and strawberries glow crimson, tempting you to taste their freshness. As you wander, admiring each plant and bloom, you settle onto the lush soft grass, enveloped by the garden's enchantment. Then a magical spectacle unfolds. Tulips of yellow, pink, orange, red, and blue unfurl their petals, transforming into delicate butterflies. They dance and twirl through the air, their wings shimmering with an iridescent glow, casting mesmerizing patterns of light across the garden as they navigate the night sky. Extending your hands, you silently wish for one of the splendid butterflies to alight, blessing you with their exquisite presence. As you rise, you're suddenly enveloped in a whirlwind of cherry blossom petals, performing a captivating ballet around you. These petals whirl and twirl, weaving a tapestry of time and space that gently guides you back to the warm, welcoming arms of the Enchanted Cottage. Now you find yourself nestled in the bed of the Enchanted Cottage. The sheets smell of freshly laundered linen, wrapping you in a comforting warmth akin to sheets just pulled from a cozy dryer. It feels as if unseen hands gently fluff the pillows beneath your neck, while an extra fur blanket is draped over you, providing an added layer of coziness. The mattress cradles you like a soft cloud, and the blankets cocoon you in a gentle embrace. Meanwhile, the crackling fire fills the room with a soothing ambience, mingling with the lingering scent of herbal tea and the inviting aroma of a home-cooked meal. Together, these sensations create a profound sense of tranquility and utter peace, enveloping you in a sanctuary of serenity within the Enchanted Cottage. Through the window, the night sky unfolds before you in all its splendor. Stars twinkle like jewels scattered across a velvet canvas, while the gentle glow of the moon bathes the landscape in silver light. The silhouette of trees sways softly in the moonlight, casting enchanting shadows that dance across the room. In the midst of this nocturnal symphony, you catch the distant hoot of an owl, its melody adding depth to the serene ambience. The gentle whisper of wind through leaves complements the owl's call, creating a soothing harmony that lulls the soul. As sleep beckons, your gaze is drawn to the window, where the beautiful fairy flutters across, her ethereal presence a fleeting yet enchanting sight. With a gentle wave, she whispers, "Good night," vanishing like a dream at dawn. Just then, a shooting star streaks across the heavens, a brief, luminous sigh in the night's embrace. You pause, caught in the beauty of the moment, and with a hopeful heart, you make a wish. As the night deepens, a profound sense of peacefulness and safety envelops you, like a warm embrace from the universe itself. You feel secure, loved, and utterly at peace within the sanctuary of the Enchanted Cottage. The gentle flicker of candlelight casts a soothing glow around you, and you begin to let go of the day's worries and stresses. Allowing yourself to sink effortlessly into the embrace of restful sleep. Feel the soft bedding cradling you in its embrace, supporting you with unwavering strength and warmth that allows any tension in your body to slowly melt away. As the stars in the sky soften into a misty glow, and your eyes grow weary from watching, you feel the ginger tabby cat leap onto the foot of the bed. Its paws land with a gentle thud that barely disturbs the covers. You notice a slight dip in the mattress as it settles in. The delicate pressure of its small body, creating a cozy, warm indentation between your legs. Snuggling softly, the cat adds another layer of warmth. You listen closely for its gentle purr, welcoming the companionship. In these final moments, take a deep breath and surrender yourself fully to the restorative power of sleep. Know that as you drift off into dreams, you are replenishing your mind, body, and spirit, ready to embrace the promise of a new day with renewed energy and vitality. And so, with a whispered wish for sweet dreams and restful sleep, let yourself surrender to the night, knowing that you are safe, loved, and infinitely cherished within this enchanted cottage.